Hello Commanders, Commander Ricardo here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Beyond. Elite Dangerous Beyond is currently going through a community goal as of November 2019, centered around a generation ship called the Golconda. Now the Golconda is different to the other generation ships that we've currently seen in the past. Now, what do I mean by that? These other generation ships have always played and displayed logs that have told of some disaster or misfortunate event, whether it be an outbreak of virus, catastrophic technical failure, mass murders, all that sort of thing, right? Which paints a story of woe and hardship. The Golconda, however, is different. These people are indeed still alive. That's right, folks, they're still alive, and they're floating through space, and they're tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of people. The captain has reached out for aid and help, and there are several logs, which I've done in a previous video, which you can listen to hear a bit of backstory. Now, what's this all about? Well, the Golconda's systems are failing, and they also have a medical breakout, right? A virus breakout. Now, the captain's reached out for aid from surrounding people, and for commanders to come in and to supply them with typical items such as aluminium, semiconductors, basic medicines, ceramic composites, advanced medicines. Now, all these are generally widely available, and they have to be brought to a certain port. Now, the Golconda is currently residing in the Upaniklis system. Now, there's a station there for as a port, which will allow you to drop off anything that you collect for this particular community goal. As you can see for the community goals, it states a generation ship with a living population has indeed been discovered in the Upaniklis system, but the vessel's outdated facilities are struggling to meet the needs of its crew. The inhabitants have reported a lack of maintenance materials and medical supplies, the latter being made more pertinent by a virus that is indeed sweeping through the ship. Now, Upaniklis Vision Incorporated gave the following statement. These visitors have crossed incredible distances, entirely disconnected from the rest of humanity until now. Sheer desperation has forced these proud people to call for help. A disease referred to as the wasting kiss is running rampant through the Golconda. In a closed environment, its effects may prove to be catastrophic. Understandably, the Golconda's people are reluctant to leave their home or interact with the rest of the galaxy. Traders are asked to deliver medicines, advanced medicines, aluminium, ceramic composites, and semiconductors to Forzad Port in the Upaniklis system. Now, you sign up to this goal, you then go off and source the materials, and then get them back to the Upaniklis station. Job done. But also people are out there to do some piracy. So what is good, you can also sign up to a more combat orientated initiative. Drop into the combat zones, take out some people, get the bounties, and you can make some serious money as well as get some additional kills to rate towards that elite dangerous elite ranking for combat. Very elusive and very difficult to do. You get a hell of a lot of ships. So I'm currently sourced some of these materials in Rutherford Port in the Suya system, which is about 2 hops away in my cutter. Now I've got my cutter all sorted out now with a Guardian frameshift drive booster, Class A frameshift. I can get about 34, 35 fully laden in the cutter and jump across 2 distances. 2 jumps and I'm there from Upaniklis to the Suya system, and then you've got Rutherford Port. It's a high-tech port. You can get your aluminium there, you can get your semiconductors there, your medicines and your advanced medicines, although you cannot get ceramic composites there. But you can use tools like EDDB to try and source those as well, should you want to deliver some of those. Now, this is like any other community goal. It's going to be a little bit of back and forth, interspersed with a little bit of combat, as you're coming back with a cargo load full of these items, aluminium, semiconductors, medicines and the like. To get back to the Golconda, you're going to be interdicted. So you need some sort of protection, you need some sort of weaponry, and that's why I've brought the cutter. This is my warship of choice for me. A-rated, loads of armor. I like it. Heavily armed. I mean, it can take out the most persistent anaconda, or at least give it a bloody nose, while you can spin up your frameshift drives and theoretically get out of there. Now, Forzad Port isn't too far away from the jump-in point. Okay, so it'll take you a little while to get there, but no more than, say, 2 to 3 minutes. Well, that's okay. By doing some clever management with your modules, you can reduce your heat signature and therefore make it more difficult for people to interdict you. If you're playing in open, then you're going to be fair game for every pirate and ganker in the system who's going to want to take what you've got and cash in and get your spoils. Now, so far, in regards to the rewards you'll get for this community goal, you get what they call global rewards, which for me is so far unquantified, but up to about just shy of 12 million credits for your duties, for your effort. That's if you get in the top tier. I'm banging through it now, and I'm currently in the top 25%, but that might have changed overnight. Typically, this particular goal is going to run until the 14th of November. We're halfway through now on the 12th of November, and it looks like it may well finish just before time. So if you are going to get involved, I suggest you get yourself over to the system, look at the logs for the Golconda, and then once you've looked for the logs of the Golconda, my suggestion is sign up for that community goal. Either do a little bit of combat, which can be exciting, although sometimes expensive depending on the ship you use, or start shipping some material from some of the surrounding ports using tools like EDDB to the Golconda in the Upaniklis system, and make a little bit of money and feel good about yourself of helping all those souls that are currently on the Golconda in need of help. This disease, the wasting kiss, indeed does sound a bit nasty. The wasting kiss. I got visions of zombies with the lips peeled back on it. Who knows? And then once this is finished, is the Golconda still going to be a visible thing? Once this initiative finishes, what's Frontier, what's FDev's purpose for it? Is it just going to stay there? Are they going to change the logs? That the medical emergency has indeed been quelled? We don't know. Are they still going to be looking for materials to be brought in? Is this going to be a reoccurring initiative? Or do they just change the logs, take the logs off, and make it sort of a dead ship? Thanks for your efforts. We tried. Didn't do anything. We failed. The virus has swept through the ship, and it becomes an in-game artifact. Or is it going to carry on its merry way with a change of logs? Please don't come near here. A warning beacon. Don't trespass. Don't interact with us. Don't show us on board that you've got better ships than us. And all our stuff is really dated. Now you can see as I'm putting the aid in for the Golconda on that community goal. So far I've just donated 140 tons here. Don't get worried when you're selling things at the commodities market, okay, in regards to this community goal. To do a community goal, obviously you sign up, you get the materials, you go back to the station of choice, you go to the commodities market and you sell, and that automatically gets added to your total for that particular community goal. Don't get worried if things don't show up immediately. There is a little bit of a lag. Go away, get a cup of coffee, come back, and your efforts will be reflected in that particular community goal. Always been the same, hasn't changed, and you can see it does give you a breakdown as well of how many contributors, what the global progress is, and how much time is indeed left for this particular community goal. So there you go, bit of toing and froing, bit of back and forth. The community goal I think is a good one, a good little bit of story surrounding this generation ship, the Golconda this time. And the materials that they need are not too hard to find either. 2 jumps away with a big ship such as the cutter, and if you've got a better ship with a bigger jump range than that, then you are going to be absolutely diamond encrusted, because you will be doing it in 1 jump and you'll get to the top of that ranking, and 11 million credits and a bit more will be yours. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Commander Ricardo. Check out the back catalogue and like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Be good to see you back, and put some comments in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.